Good morning, friends. We are here before you with our PASS module. Long awaited, all of us have been hearing about taking online PASS, our desire of taking our ticket done online without paying money for the same if the provision is still there. So we are now ready with a system. We have implemented it all over Indian Railway and we are here to use the same. What we have done, we have given you provision to get your pass issued online through HRMS system. You can keep your detail of pass on your mobile or on your system. There is no need for you to carry physical pass. There is no need for you to go to the pass issuing authority, to the pass clerk. There is no need for you to visit the booking counter, get your ticket done. You can use those detail of the pass and get your ticket done online on IRCTC website. You can get your ticket done on the mobile app of UTS, and you can also get your ticket done like old days, going to the visiting the ticket counter also if you wish so. The whole process of issuance of pass and getting your ticket done has been computerized. It would help us in making our life a bit easier. We have divided our presentation into two parts. First part is a small presentation taking you through the whole process, and then we will take you to the HRMS system actual, showing you all the screen in reality, how application of pass is done, how pass is booked, and how ticketing is done on that. So let us move ahead. We'll come to the presentation first. So here we are with our presentation on pass system. To begin with, initially we have to make our system operative. For that, there are 4 steps. First step is authorizing different people to play their role in the system. We have senior DPO as unit admin, some branch officer as pass admin, pass issuing authority who has authority to sign on the pass, and pass clerk who checks your eligibility. Then we have updation of legacy data, two type of data. One is about pass taken in the year manually, and second is about the family members. Then we have issuance of pass actual, where you apply for a pass and you get your pass issued, and finally the ticketing. So going in a bit of detail, first step is authorization and role assignment. Unit admin is generally senior DPO of a division or a deputy CPO in headquarters. He in turn authorizes pass admin. Pass admin will be generally a branch officer in any division or another deputies of different department in headquarters. Pass admin in turns will assign role to pass issuing authority. Pass issuing authority are generally supervisors of 4600 grade pay or above, who are given authority to sign on the pass, and then he also authorizes pass clerks below a pass issuing authority. Generally, there can be more than one pass clerk under a pass issuing authority. Similarly, one pass clerk can be attached to more than one pass issuing authority also. We are also having provision of a temporary pass issuing authority. When a main pass issuing authority is not present, another person can be temporarily allotted by SIM so that the pass issuance can continue without any break. So now pass issuing authority has been given his role. Below that, pass clerk has been assigned their roles, and then pass issuing authority is connected with the pass clerk, and now we are left with employees. So employees are directly connected to pass issuing authority. The way if pass issuing authority is a station manager, all employee who are posted in that station takes pass from that station manager. So all employee, irrespective of department, is connected to the pass issuing authority. This connectivity can be done individually or can be done in a group, like a particular bill unit attached to a particular pass issuing authority, or a particular designation connected to a pass issuing authority, or particular people posted at a particular place on a station are connected to a particular pass issuing authority. So once this mapping is done, all employees are aware who their pass issuing authority are, and pass issuing authority and pass clerk are also aware of their role. So now authorization and role assignment is over. Now we are taking you to the HRMS system, where you will see on actual system how different officials will be given their role, assigned their role, and how mapping would be done.
The HRMS application URL is, I just type here, is a https https://hrmis.indirail.gov.in/HRMS in capital letters. So and you will have a login screen of the HRMS application for Indian Railway. So I will give you a demo on a testing server. There will be 5 users. One is the unit admin user, and then we have a pass admin, then we have a PIA, pass clerk, and employee itself, right? Start with the unit admin, which will create the pass admins. We log in as a unit admin here. Now in the admin section here, the left hand side, there are so many menus, and it's been divided into further sections. And the admin section, just to go and click on change role, because every user is now employee, have an employee role. So just change the role of the employee who the unit admin wanted to have a pass admin role. Just click here. Enter the HRMS ID of the employee. A detail is here. Then there are the 3 tabs. One is add role, add new role, change role, or transfer role. We are going to change the role of the employee to pass admin. It has been changed. For the demo purpose, we will only create one pass admin as per your requirement in your unit. The unit admin can create as many as pass admins as informed by or as told by in the presentation. If we log out here, because we have created the pass admin, now the pass admin will do further creation of pass clerk and pass issuing authority and tagging of the employees and pass clerk. Login as the unit pass admin. Now go to the admin section and change the role. Just collect those HRMS ID of the employees to whom the pass clerk wanted to have different role. I have already collected that HRMS ID. This is the ID of the employee, which will be a pass clerk. The change the role of this user Bhola Ram Krishna to pass clerk. Okay, it has been changed here. Now again I have one more HRMS ID of the employee which I wanted as a pass clerk. I go there and Amar Singh Manohar is there. I select change role and the role has been changed. I want one more HRMS ID I have which will the employee which will act as a PIA employee. Go there. This is the Silas Sudhakar. Change role to PIA. Okay. For the demo purpose, what I do is that I give the role of PIA to the pass admin. This will be the additional role. So I give an additional role to our pass admin is a PIA, add role, and it has been done here. So now if pass admin wanted to have that how many pass clerk and PIAs are in our unit, so just go to the create user, and there is a right side there is a button called with the name load user list. All users, specific users will be listed out here. Just to go in type in a search box is a pass. So you will see that you have 4 records returned has been filtered out, and there is 2 pass clerk has been there in the unit, and 1 PIA is here and 1 pass admin is here, and the pass admin has been given additional role of PIA. So we have a 2 PIA, 2 pass clerk, 1 pass admin. So this is the user assignment has been done. Now the pass admin will assign the pass clerk and employees to PIA. In a pass section of the menus, just to go down, there is a two link: assign pass clerk and assign employees. First assign pass clerk, click here and select PIA, and there is a list of the pass clerks which are available in your which are not tagged to any of the PIA. So this is one. If additional is the additional pass clerk to be assigned to this PIA, click on plus sign and select the name and assign it. The pass clerk has been assigned. Similarly, assign employees, select the PIA. There are the two options. One is the by in a bulk, or one is one-to-one. So in a bulk, you can select the units, will units, or department, or designations, and all the employees of the filtered information will be assigned to this PIA. So for the demo purpose, I will assign one-to-one. I have a HRMS ID of the employee. First is the unit admin, and another I add here is the pass clerk for the demo purpose, and two employees has been assigned here. Click on here, they will be assigned. So employee has been assigned, pass clerk has been assigned, role of the pass admin has been finished here. So there is a report on assigned and unassigned employees. These reports has been given to unit admin, pass admin, and PIA. So this is the unassigned employees which are not been tagged to any of the PIA, and there is a report on assigned employees. So just select that PIA, and you will have that all information about the employees and pass clerk. There's a two pass clerk has been assigned and two employees has been assigned. We just assigned these two employees recently, and there is no vice PIA for its for this PIA, Dhiraved Narasimha. So this way the information can be checked. Now we log out from here.